Unions and banks, the parallel of financial power and leadership dynamics. In the world of organized labor, there exists an intriguing parallel between unions and large banks, a parallel characterized by the vast accumulation of cash and the dynamics of leadership power. While unions are ostensibly established to protect and represent the interests of workers, an examination through this prism reveals that, much like banks, they too grapple with the complexities of financial power and the self-interest of their leaders. 1. The accumulation of financial resources. At unions as financial collectives. Unions amass substantial financial resources, often through dues and contributions from their members. This financial pool is intended to support the union's activities, including negotiations, legal support, and advocacy on behalf of workers. Large banks, on the other hand, accumulate immense wealth from deposits, investments, and various financial services. They serve as custodians of these resources, managing and allocating them to generate profits. B. The power of wealth. Unions, the financial power of unions allows them to wield significant influence in negotiations with employers and lawmakers. They use these resources to advance the interests of their members, including securing better wages, benefits, and working conditions. Large banks' financial power is leveraged to make strategic investments, provide loans, and influence economic policies. This financial clout often translates into political influence and decision-making power. 2. Leadership dynamics. At leadership control. Union leaders have authority over the union's financial resources, determining how they are allocated and invested. This control can grant them significant influence and decision-making power. Large banks, executive leadership plays a pivotal role in managing and directing the institution's financial assets. Their decisions can impact not only the bank but also the broader economy. B. Self-interest and accountability. Unions, while union leaders are tasked with representing the interests of workers, there have been instances where leaders prioritize personal gain or engage in corrupt practices. This raises concerns about accountability and ethical conduct. Large banks, similarly, within large banks, leadership decisions can be driven by self-interest, as exemplified by the financial industry's history of unethical behavior, such as the 2008 financial crisis. 3. The perceived protection versus self-interest. A. The perception of protection. Union members, workers often perceive unions as protectors of their interests. They rely on unions to negotiate for better wages, working conditions, and benefits, believing that their collective financial contributions ensure their well-being. Bank customers, too, entrust their financial resources to banks, expecting them to safeguard and grow their wealth through responsible management. B. The reality of self-interest. Union leaders, while many union leaders genuinely champion workers' rights, instances of corruption or self-interest among leaders can undermine the perception of protection. Some leaders may prioritize personal gain or power. Bank leadership, large banks' leadership, similarly, may sometimes prioritize profit margins even at the expense of customers' financial well-being, as seen in cases of predatory lending or unethical financial products. In conclusion, the parallel between unions and large banks, rooted in the accumulation of financial resources and the dynamics of leadership power, highlights complex dynamics in both realms. While unions are designed to protect workers' interests, the reality can sometimes involve leadership self-interest and ethical challenges. Recognizing these parallels offers a nuanced understanding of the dynamics of financial power and leadership within these institutions and underscores the importance of accountability and transparency in both arenas.